I replace it with a centerfold. Turn the page and I'm doing a lot better though. Better flow, got shorty cheesing for the cheddar dough. Escrow, your money's today special. I been getting money since your niggas was illegible. Thank Kane for the sales out in Edinburgh. Bigger town, bigger cities, what I'm heading for. A passport pass through near you, nigga. Pop a pop-up shop when I pop up. 3 rings on the head, no marker. Next year I'ma have my own Parkers. A brand new Charger when I park up. Started from the bottom, nah, I ain't had no startup. Just a mind to design what you ain't thought of. I'ma stay fly, never caught up. Okay. Just to get it off. Okay. Just to get it off. She know all be the fella at these other niggas jealous. Yo, nigga still cranking on my celly, still talking that shit. Heard he talking to the fatty. You ain't.
And y'all know what it is. It's your favorite, your most hater, Oddfella, back for another one. This is the Wake and Bake Show. Yes, indeed. Salute to everybody, you know what I mean, that's passed through up in the chat, you know what I mean. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Big up, big money. Salute to the Queen Tay Brown, the Queen of Long Island, you know what I mean, early up in the chat, you know what I mean. Salute, 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 you know what I mean. We gonna get to definitely your question, big money, regarding Montana Love and the Ivan Baranchek fight, you know what I mean. Hopefully some of the other brothers will pass through as well to give you their expert assessment, but I definitely have my thoughts on this fight, you know what I mean. You can definitely count on me to have an educated guesstimation of who's gonna win this fight and how this fight's gonna turn up, you know what I mean. But y'all know what it is. This is the War Report. We're live inside the War Room. Salute to Millz Grillz Instrumentals. Once again, I'm going to have the link in the description, you know what I mean, after the show. If y'all trying to get some dope backdrop beats, if y'all trying to spit on some proper unlicensed beats, you know what I mean, that's not going to get you no copyright strikes or whatnot, y'all, you trying to get on your own production, holler out my guy Millz Grillz Instrumentals. He's also up on Instagram. You can slide up him in his DMs and inquire about the beats, you know what I mean, because he got some fire production, you know what I mean, on the popping. And definitely when you hear the War Report, when we live inside the War Room, the atmosphere will always be lit, you know what I mean, due to Millz Grillz Instrumentals. So once again, salute to him. Before we get into the boxing conversation du jour, we gonna let more people percolate up in the War Room, and we gonna track back to Friday, you know what I mean, because we need to get those numbers up for Friday, because my man Seven dropped a dope video live inside the War Room, and there might have been like only maybe 2-3 people up in the building, you know what I mean. Once again, salute Tay Brown. She's always a continuous supporter, you know what I mean, but there was only like 2-3 people up in the War Room for this epic video. So I'm gonna replay it, you know what I mean, for us on the Wake and Bake session. And speaking of which, shout out to Captain Redbeard. I'm now smoking the platinum cakes, you know what I mean, smoking the platinum cakes for all my so all my weed heads in the chat, you know what I mean. Let me see what you smoking right now. I'm smoking the platinum cakes, you know what I mean. So let's see what it is, and as we do that, you know what I mean, we gonna get into this Rebirth song by The Seven, another Toronto artist, is doing this thing, you know what I mean. He was live in the War Room once again on Friday. Y'all check the archives, run those numbers up, but here's the video again. Let's get it popping. Rebirth, The Seven, live in the War Room. Let's go.
It's the They don't wanna see me when they wanna see me fail. They don't wanna load me in the open, that's okay. I don't chase the paper, I make paper come to me. Yeah, I don't chase no paper, I make paper come to me. Yeah, they don't wanna see me when they wanna see me fail. Yeah, they don't wanna load me in the open, that's okay. Yeah, I don't chase the paper, I make paper come to me. Yeah, I don't chase no paper, I make paper come to me. Yeah, I make paper come to me. Yeah, I don't chase no paper, I make paper come to me. Yeah, I make paper come to me. I just got a couple million wired to the bank account. I just got a text saying she love me, what is that about? I just pull a 3-6, so I had to change my will. Niggas tryna diss me, but can't diss me to my face. Funny niggas kept me close enough to reap the benefits. I can drop some names, but shit I did it just embarrassing. Like how you wanna come up off a nigga carrying. Like how you catch amnesia when it's time to talk the things. I make paper come to me. Yeah, I don't chase no paper, I make paper come to me. Yeah, I make paper come to me. Yeah, I make paper come to me. They don't wanna see me when they wanna see me fail. Yeah, they don't wanna load me in the open, that's okay. Yeah, I don't chase the paper, I make paper come to me. Yeah, I don't chase no paper, I make paper come to me. They don't wanna see me when they wanna see me fail. Yeah, they don't wanna load me in the open, that's okay. Yeah, I don't chase the paper, I make paper come to me. Yeah, I don't chase no paper, I make paper come to me. Yeah, I make paper come to me. Yeah, I don't chase no paper, I make paper come to me. Yeah, I make paper come to me. Yeah, say that you don't love me, nigga, you know that's a cap. But you gon' show me how much, nigga, we know that's a fact. I don't want no trouble, but the trouble is available. It's the V, I double like a chick to puff my chest up. Nigga, it's the 7 group of 7s on my unos. Suggest you merely rock with me, if not you get uncomfortable. Contract on a killing, don't get caught up in this record. I've been had to leverage, change prescriptions on them spectacles.
Indeed, that's VII, the 7 out of the 6. You know, dig out of the 6 with the Rebirth video. You know what I mean? That was just released Friday on, you know what I mean, right here on YouTube. So y'all go run those numbers up. You know what I mean? Dope little talent. You know what I mean? Out of the 6, doing his thing. Also based in the ATL as well. You know what I mean? But salute to everybody that's up in the chat, live up in the war room. You know what I mean? It's a usual suspect ting. You know what I mean? This is the Wake and Bake show. Once again, we puffing on them platinum cakes right now. Rolled up in the front wood. Yes, indeed. But, well, we got a lot of ill topics to talk about, you know what I mean, this morning. You know what I mean? As the ladies and man wake up. You know what I mean? Because it is an interesting fight night. You know what I mean? Usually we have our fight nights on Saturdays, but yeah, we doing Sunday today. You know what I mean? So in lieu of the big fight tonight, you know what I mean, we gonna have our own little first round between Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley. You know what I mean? We gonna have our versus battle up in this bitch, live inside the war room. Because one thing I have to give credit to both of these athletes is that they also have talent in the musical field as well. You know what I mean? So, you know, the Oddfella and the War Report, we do love to highlight music on this program, on this platform. You know what I mean? My archives display this. You know what I mean? I got plenty of Canadian indie artists, Canadian American indie artists as such. But we gonna get into these athletes this morning. Yes, indeed. We gonna get into these athletes this morning. You know what I mean? But before we do that, we gonna wait on some of the brothers to pass through, you know what I mean, so we can get this versus battle between Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley. The first round, the unofficial first round on and popping, you know what I mean? But y'all know what it is, you know what I mean? Make sure y'all smash the like button up in the chat, you know what I mean, for your boy, your favorite yet your most hated Oddfella. But as such, before we get into the before I speak on Montana Love and Ivan Baranchek and the rest of the undercards of this great card this Sunday between Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley, we had a return that went kind of under the radar. You know what I mean? A return in boxing in a light heavyweight division. You know what I mean? And that was none other than Lions in the Camp, right? That was none other than Lions in the Camp, Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde, yes indeed, he made his return under the radar yesterday afternoon in the UK. I believe it was on it might have been on a BT Sports broadcast. His opponent did have a winning record. Alex Theran, or Tyrion, some may pronounce. He's known. He's mainly campaigned as a middleweight. He looked a little bit overweight as a light heavyweight, you know what I mean? But albeit, he was in there with Anthony Yarde. This is so to speak tune-up fight before he gets back into the ring. I believe October 9th, which it will be kind of like the preliminary bouts to the proposed Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder matchup. But I got the highlights. I got the fight here, so let's check out Anthony Yarde, Lions in the Camp. Let's check out his form real quick, you know what I mean? And y'all know what it is. We live inside the War Room. This is the Wake and Bake Show. Anthony Yarde versus Alex Theran. This happened yesterday in the UK. Let's check it out.
Contact of his opponent. Deliver that left hook. Got to get the feet into position. Started very confidently. Always in tremendous shape, Anthony Yarde. And like I say, he'll look good and show us what power he's got to him. Alex Theran actually had a good win back in May against Adama Al-Simanu, albeit a 40-year-old Adama Al-Simanu. Gennady Golovkin back in 2014 and went 12 with Daniel Peel a couple of years before that. A decent win, but this feels like something else entirely, particularly for a fighter who spent a lot of his career at middleweight. You can see that size difference as Yarde starts to test Theran here.
And straight away, just closing that gap down and using that short little right hand. Little chopping shot. There's the left up there. Oh, he's welcome out and he's delivered a good punch to the body.
What a shot that is. And Theran is struggling here. Grimacing in real pain.
This is the first round, y'all. Live inside the War Room. Y'all know what it is. Anthony Yarde versus Alex Theran. Let's watch the finish.
And that's that hook that we spoke about earlier, Dave. I mean, Anthony Yarde has got a great right hand, hasn't he? But also the left hook. Dangerous shot, especially against the southpaw. He gets the feet into position around the guard or just under the elbow. That one was delivered. Yes, and again, straight on cue. Right on cue.
Superb accuracy from Yarde. And Theran isn't going to beat the count this time. Anthony.
Well, there we have it. You know what I mean? Anthony Yarde has returned with a decent stoppage of a journeyman opponent, albeit this man is a perennial middleweight. You know what I mean? Definitely out of his element, fighting at 175. But I saw some subtle improvements out of that, minute and a half that we saw from Anthony Yarde. Does anybody agree with me in the chat? You know what I mean? Does Anthony Yarde still have a chance to rise to the top at 175? You know what I mean? There's definitely a logjam. There's definitely a logjam at 175. You know what I mean? We got Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, one half of SBBT. You know what I mean? My guy KG, K underscore. Y'all know what it is. Say what up to the people, KG.
What up, people? What's up, people?
That's what's up.
Bro, that
That's
dude
what's
came
up.
in at a lay down, man.
What was that?
I said that guy came in here to lay down, man. I just saw that highlight, man.
Okay, you talking about Alex the Rain?
Yeah, man.
The blowing up middleweight.
Man, that motherfucker, he was in the guard the whole time. Did he throw any punches?
Actually, no. He probably took more steps running away from Anthony Yard than he threw punches.
Get this Fitbit count up, huh?
Fitbit, survival mode fit, whatever. You know what I mean?
But it shouldn't have been like that early in the fight. That's all I'm saying.
Anthony Yard does allegedly have pop.
I know.
And that body shot did you see the tire around the belly? You know,
I seen it.
Like to call it. You seen that tire around the belly, and
but when you say journeyman, that shit mean I done been around the block. I know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So a minute 30 in, this dude was shelled up from what I saw the highlight start at. This dude was shelled up the whole time.
I mean, okay. So, all right. We
I'm just saying. I ain't shitting on Yard.
That's all right. But let's
I ain't trying to shit on Yard.
Real,
I'm just saying. I'm shitting on the opposition.
Let's talk about Yard real quick, KG. from that tune-up, does he beat it? Does he look good going into the Lyndon Arthur fight, which is confirmed for October 9th, the rematch? He got outboxed by Lyndon Arthur in the first fight. Lyndon Arthur is the WBO mandatory at 175 at the WBO for the WBO sanctioning. What do you think? How written off, or should we put him back into the fold as a dangerous, precocious talent at 175? What say you?
Exactly what you said. We put him back in as being dangerous, but at the same time, I'm going to lean toward who the boxer is. And if he was outboxed last time, he's the one that has to go to the drawing board and then revamp. And you were saying inside that minute 30 seconds, he made some subtle adjustments. My thing is, if I worked on something, this guy looked like he came to lay down, but at the same time, I should have tried to get at least 3 to 4 rounds in to see what my 6 weeks or 8 weeks in camp was, what I put in. If I put in 6 weeks in camp and I'm trying to show an evolution, I need to, get at least 3 to 4 rounds in. So when we go back to look at the fight film, we got something to look at. A minute 30 seconds with a dude, I follow the dude around with his hands up by his ears the whole fight. And ain't really too many adjustments I can really find inside of that minute 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, even if I was Yard's damn camp, even with Yard, he'll probably look at it and say, yeah, man, but he can't really damn applaud himself because what difference did I see myself in? So when I get in, to do this remix, I might get outboxed again, because if this dude can weather my power, then what? So like I said, he would have came up better getting 3 to 4 rounds of some good solid work in.
True. Okay, I feel you. You know what I mean? But, well, he's going to get some solid work in October 9th, definitely. I don't see that really prepared on much for what's coming on October 9th. That pretty much minute and a half display, against Alex the Rain. But it was nice to see him out. There's always been a lot of cancellations. Damn, these dogs next door, they fucking up my vibes, bro. But there's always been cancellations and whatnot clouding around Anthony Yard. So once again, it was good to see him out, you know what I mean, and finally back into the ring and under new training, you know what I mean. That was, I guess, his first fight, maybe his second fight with his new trainer. Homeboy is still in the background, in the shadow. What's his name? Tunde Ajayi. But he's no longer. Once again, he's no longer the lead trainer. But let's move on from Anthony Yard into what's going on today. You know what I mean? Because it's a decent little card. Most definitely, it's a decent little card. And let me get this right real second. You know what I mean? But of course, Jake Paul.
Real quick, Oddfella.
Go ahead.
Them dogs barking in the background is trying to tell you Yard only looks good in training.
Them dogs don't. They ain't know what they talking about. Them dogs, you know what I mean? I got something for these dogs.
They said that nigga look good only in training.
Yeah,
Only in training.
This is what I got for these dogs.
Come here. It's like there's soap on your head.
Yeah.
Just around here. Just around. Idiot. Stupid nonsense boy.
That's what I got for them. I ain't even know what they talking about, you know. But yeah, this undercard. You know what I mean? This undercard is definitely percolating. We got Amanda Serrano fighting a undefeated novice that has a belt, and Mercado. We also have Danny Dubois fighting a guy, somewhat unknown American / Sicilian, in Joey Cusimano, but he does have knockout power, 17 KOs out of his 19 wins, only 3 losses, and I don't think none of his losses he's been stopped in. So this low-key might be a decent fight. Dubois, I must say, has been looking nervous at the weigh-in, at the press conference. Might be overwhelmed by the bigness of the event, being his first time over here in America and whatnot. But I want to start off with your assessment, you know what I mean, for my brother Big Money, you know what I mean, because he's trying to put money down on this Montana Love fight versus Ivan Baranchyk. All right. Now, what I saw at the weigh-in, once again, this lead up to this fight has been great. From the press conference to the weigh-in was even entertaining. To me, Ivan Baranchyk, once again, to bring it back, Ivan Baranchyk was kind of playing out of his character because he was really antagonizing Montana Love. Some might look at it as Montana Love should have clapped him, should have been more upfront and met that aggression a little bit harder in his hometown. But I think he kept it professional and is definitely saving it for tonight. For those of y'all that didn't see what happened at the weigh-in, Ivan Baranchyk was definitely very aggressive, putting his forehead up against Montana Love, not headbutting, but ramming his head in Montana Love's pretty much face and whatnot. Montana Love, of course, wasn't having that, but he didn't respond in a way that others might have may have clapped back, probably with a punch or whatnot, but that didn't happen. Once again, I feel that he kept it professional. With that being said, Ivan Baranchyk is coming off of a brutal KO in a fight of the year type fight against Jose Zepeda. You know what I mean? We have to remember Ivan Baranchyk left on a stretcher and was escorted via ambulance to the hospital after that fight. To come back to a fight of this magnitude against a slick tactician like Montana Love doesn't spell well, I feel, for Ivan Baranchyk. I think he would have been better suited to come back with a tune-up type opponent, journeyman with maybe a losing record, a guy that that maybe has a winning record, that has multiple losses, that's chinning maybe, but coming back against Montana Love after having sustaining and suffered a brutal knockout, it's highly questionable to me. And this is why I have Montana Love winning by unanimous decision. You know what I mean? I see Ivan Baranchyk trying to hype himself up, you know what I mean, in the lead up to this fight, but I see him being gun shy, being wary of the counterpunching ability from Montana Love, being wary of the slickness, being wary of the underrated pop possessed by Montana Love. You know what I mean? So once again, big money. Where you putting your money tonight? You should be on Montana Love by unanimous decision. KG, what's your assessment on this fight?
The thing is, Baranchyk, like you said he suffered the knockout, or he knocked out someone.
Ivan Baranchyk, he suffered the knockout.
Okay.
But remember, this was a fight that I believe there might have been eight or nine total knockdowns.
Mm-hmm.
So he
That was a
knocked
back
down
and forth.
Jose. Yeah, it was a back and forth. He knocked down Jose Zepeda probably at least 3 to 4 times. That being said, he was brutally knocked out though.
But he has some dog in him. You know what I'm saying? But he may be a shot dog now. He's been puffing his chest out and not feeling, you know what I'm saying, and trying to sell some kind of, you know what I'm saying, mirage to Montana Love, because there's no respect for his power or for his pop. And they're going to find out, you know what I'm saying, first, second, third round what that, you know what I'm saying, what his pop is or isn't. And that's going to determine how hard you know what I'm saying, he can revert back to what he was doing at the weigh-in. Because it doesn't matter how flashy he is. A guy with them, I guess with this brim overflowing with masculinity, he doesn't care about, you know what I'm saying, slickness and being countered. You know what I'm saying? Frustration will set in, you know what I'm saying, of course, eventually. But if there's no pop there, then he's going to stay the course, and you know what I'm saying, he's going to keep coming forward. He's going to keep coming in for the hunt. Montana's going to have to take this as something to put on notice for everybody else. I have somebody that's tailor-made in front of me. The guy's potentially shot. Let me put some work in. Let me show y'all, you know what I'm saying, who Montana is without teetering all the way over into the flamboyant side. You know what I'm saying? Let me be professional with it and show y'all different stages that I've grown. You know what I'm saying? So I got to go in the same way. I got to go into a UD, but Montana, he needs to take advantage of this and actually put on a showcase.
Hometown fans. You know what I mean? In front of a sold out arena. This is definitely a good look for him. A coming out party, so to speak. There's gonna be a lot of eyes watching this event. You know what I mean? Definitely in America and across the world. I think it's cleverly put on a Sunday, because Monday morning when everybody's back to work, they're gonna be conveniently talking about what has happened, you know what I mean, during this card. You know what I mean? There won't be a day, another day of other sports events to clutter the talk. You know what I mean? We're going right back into the new week with boxing talk. You know what I mean? But let's continue on with this undercard, because there's another interesting fight opening tonight's festivities with Tyson Fury's baby brother, Tommy Fury, facing Anthony Taylor, former MMA fighter, has one fight under his belt, which is a loss in boxing. You know what I mean? Definitely has a size disadvantage, coming in at the height of 5'7", as well as the weight of he came in at 175. The contracted weight was supposed to be 180, but yeah, he came in at 175. Tommy Fury was absolutely ripped and chiseled, coming in surprisingly at 179. That's the lowest I've seen him in his 6 fight career. You know what I mean? But it was for guys that don't have much of a cachet within the sport. This was Showtime did an excellent job with these two guys building it up, because I mean they put them in a face to face on Showtime, and then I mean with Ariel Hawani or whatever his name is, and yeah, they did a great job building and promoting their fight. You know what I mean? And I'm highly interested in seeing this opening preliminary fight right here between Tommy Fury and the Anthony Taylor. I'm not gonna say it's this is a close fight. This is definitely a mismatch, but this is an excellent lead up to seeing if Tommy Fury is that next opponent for Jake Paul. Have you been able to see some of like the lead up to what's been going on with Tommy Fury, his introduction to the American fight fans and the pretty much American entertainment? Have you been able to a glimpse of what's been going on in these preliminaries?
Not really all the way, you know what I'm saying? I know Tommy Fury, you know what I'm saying, to be Tyson Fury's little brother. And I think matter of fact, I think we probably watched this last fight together. You know what I'm saying? At least he's fighting a boxer. You know what I'm saying? That's my only damn thing about it, because you know what I'm saying, you know how I feel about the whole Jake Paul thing. I'm like, okay, you're fighting fights, but let me see you fight a boxer. And as Red would say, what if this dude damn record was damn all fucked up? I don't care, as long as he's a boxer. You know what I'm saying? And whoever's doing the matchmaking,
this guy really ain't a boxer per se.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So whoever's doing the matchmaking, it's an easy way. You know what I'm saying? Because if the promotional team is setting these guys up to get paid, whoever the matchmaker is like, hey man, make sure my guy's damn taken care of. And Tommy Fury is getting taken care of. You know what I'm saying? He's getting taken care of where he doesn't have to really, you know what I'm saying, really break a sweat. He gets to go in and mollywop somebody. You know what I'm saying? And build toward a Jake Paul fight. But I really don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? 2 prospects against 2 prospects. Both with, you know what I'm saying, one with a damn mouth and, you know what I'm saying, a chip on his shoulder that he's trying to prove something to boxing. You know what I'm saying? I think the kid wants to get to the point to solidify and say, I am boxing and not just a boxer. You know what I'm saying? And more power to him. You know what I'm saying? But as far as trying to build a Tommy Fury fight, I think that'll mean Jake Paul is trying to get to an actual real card. You know what I'm saying? I understand he's headlining his own cards and stuff, but I mean like a real card with real boxers on it. You know what I'm saying? So if I can work that up after the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight, whoever wins, you know what I'm saying? Because if Tyson Fury wins, would make more sense to Jake Paul. Tyson Fury wins. Tyson Fury's next fight against Anthony Joshua. Tommy Fury fights Jake Paul on that undercard. You know what I'm saying? So I can see why they would build toward that fight. You know what I'm saying? Because the kid has a chess mindset when it comes to this promotional thing. How can I sell something? I'm trying to sell a fight between somebody, and I already ain't even fought the Tyron Woodley that I'm supposed to fight tonight. So it's a lot of variables to it, but I can see the outside of the ring antics with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm applauding the kid. I still ain't got a lot of respect for him inside the ring though. So that's pretty much what I got on that, and I know that shit was them from different directions, but yeah.
Indeed. We live inside the war room. We got KG from Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. You know what I mean? Live in the war room. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. He bullshitting on the Beltway with Cadillac Red and the rest of the usual suspects. Make sure y'all subscribe. Check that out right here on YouTube. Supreme Beats Boxing Talk. Yes, indeed. But KG, let me ask you this: do you realize Tyron Woodley? You know what I mean? He has some talent on the MIC.
Yeah, I heard him on the Breakfast Club.
Oh yeah. So you know this platform. I like to highlight music. You know what I mean? Indie music, per se and whatnot. You know what I mean? So I found it goes within the theme of highlighting tonight's fighter. You know what I mean? Tonight's athlete, tonight's fighter, who both dabble, you know what I mean, with the MIC. You know what I mean? So I think we need to have unofficial first round, a usual suspects versus battle between Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley. Now, early predictions, KG. Early predictions, since you was able to hear what Tyron Woodley had on the Breakfast Club, even though I don't fuck with the Breakfast Club, so I
don't
ain't hear
either
that
at all.
But
at all.
How do you see this first round going down? Do you see Tyron Woodley delivering the KO blow to Jake Paul, or is this a closer matchup than meets the eye? And chat, let me know, let us know what's really good, who y'all got in this versus battle we about to do right now. I was hoping the other brothers would pass through, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. We're gonna get this started, you know what I mean? Chat, let me know, you know what I mean, who y'all got in this versus battle, you know what I mean? The unofficial round one right here inside the war room, you know what I mean? Who y'all got, Jake Paul or motherfucking Tyron Woodley? But KG, go ahead.
I got Jake Paul taking the first round. I got him taking the first round with all gas, no brakes, straight aggression. You know what I'm saying? Hitting hard with the punch with the punch lines, but he's gonna miss a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna overwhelm Woodley to the point that he's going to be on the defensive the whole first, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the first round. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's when he's going to shake the butterflies in second round. You know what I'm saying? That's when we're going to see the fight start. So first round, Jake Paul.
Okay, KG in here talking about the actual fight. KG
I'm
in here
talking
talking
about
yo, this unofficial versus battle is only one round, KG. There's no 2 rounds up in this bitch.
Oh,
I mean, there ain't no doing. You trying to get my video blocked, KG? You trying to get my goddamn? I mean, like I'm all in for a copyright strike. You know what I mean? Cool. But shit, you gonna mean, yo, we can't be going for 20 for 20 up in this bitch. You know what I mean? That shit definitely gonna get blocked.
I thought you was metaphorically speaking, man. My bad.
But y'all know what it is. Smash that motherfucking like button as you follow on in. There go Cadillac Red, you know what I mean? Yes, indeed, it's a usual suspect thing, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, KG, you say you have Jake Paul.
I ain't heard Jake Paul though. That's who I haven't heard. So if we're going off of their bars, and you're not metaphorically speaking, we're actually talking about the dead MIC, like you said.
Yeah.
I got to go with Tyron Woodley because I ain't never heard them Jake Paul.
All right, well, without further ado, KG. Let's get into this versus battle. You know what I mean? We're gonna start off with Jake Paul, the Park South freestyle. You know what I mean? For y'all niggas, make sure y'all hit up the chat and let us know what's really popping. You know what I mean? Smash the like button. We live inside the war room. We about to get this unofficial first round. Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. Let's get it.
Yeah, good one. Here's a good rap video here. Check it, man. His shit is first class.
Jake.
hanging off Parkway. How the fuck we on Park South? This quarter mile of my driveway. Got money coming in 5 ways. I ain't slept in like 5 days. I just landed in the UK. Had to switch to rich for the time change. All the lifestyle.
I want to do.
Yo.
Pull up that song there.
Okay, KG. You see the swag there, my man. Say, yo, had to change the wrist for the time change, my man. You know what I mean? Go ahead, shouting out the UK, and yo, let me pull that back. You know what I mean? Yo, Jake Paul, the Park South freestyle. This is the versus battle. Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. Let's get it.
Yeah, good one. Here's a good rap video here. Check it, man. His shit is first class.
Jake.
Hanging off Parkway. How the fuck we on Park South? This quarter mile of my driveway. Got money coming in 5 ways. I ain't slept in like 5 days. I just landed in the UK. Had to switch to rich for the time change. All the lifestyle make her eyes gaze. When she see the money coming in, Lil Jake had a duck a blick charge. Get a lawyer, that's another M. Queen lambs in the front yard and the culling in. Got the models in. MIA, we in live for the night. Tell Grumman, bring the bottles in. I ain't never had a ghost unless it's Rose and they bringing writers in. I can give you boys discounts like the holidays. Got a lot of pens, y'all going out while I'm going in. I ain't leaving, got a lot of plans. She love the way that my diamonds dancing. This BB smile costs a lot of bands. 4 cars deep riding in. Pop star girl sliding in. And she wanna fuck, just keep it on tuck and come to the house again. We ain't really with the politics. Dropped out and got a lot of M's. Could've went and got a scholarship with that bread I spent on that Prada bitch. Rockstar heavy metal shit. Crossbody come with hollow tips. I'm still love the pillow talk. Nickname me the problem kid. Get him going for the irony. 50 bands in these Prada jeans and my wrist game on 100 bands. Ain't no TikTok in my timepiece. And that G5's what fly means when I touch down on that island. Bad bitch, she a top 10 and she popped up in my comments. My shit hitting top 50. I'm really what's poppin'. You boys trying to find your way, I did it, no problem. I don't even wanna talk these days, I'm really just locked in. Phone numbers getting switched these days, I don't really like contacts. Floyd Mayweather contracts, Meek and Nose with the top back. 23 and I'm this rich, how I ball NBA prospect. 4 cars deep riding in, pop star girl sliding in. And she wanna fuck, just keep it on tuck and come to the house again. We ain't really with the politics. Dropped out and got a lot of M's. Could've went and got a scholarship with that bread I spent on that Prada bitch. 4 cars deep riding in, pop star girl sliding in. And she wanna fuck, just keep it on tuck and come to the house again. We ain't really with the politics. Dropped out and got a lot of M's. Could've went and got a scholarship with that bread I spent on that Prada bitch.
Holy shit, we just crashed the Rolls truck. Oh, y'all better stream the fuck out of this shit. Bro!
Y'all know what it is. We live inside the war room. You know what I mean? That was the first blow from Jake Paul, the Park South freestyle. I think that was released, you know what I mean, some months back. You know what I mean? But there go the first blow. What you think, KG? What you think, KG, so far?
I was about to say who, but he pretty much got halfway through the through the verse and told me that somebody else wrote this. You know what I'm saying? So
you ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You
yeah, he ain't lying.
You got ghostwriters, you know what I mean?
That's why I hold an asterisk with anybody. You know what I'm saying? But it's catchy. The beat will make your head move a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't saying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get a kid too much praise, man. He ain't saying nothing that the young kids ain't already saying, man. It's the same damn cadence.
So you saying Jack Harlow came up in there and wrote his bars?
Man, somebody came up in there, man. Any insert any young damn popping rapper right now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't hard. You know what I'm saying? I got the money, I got the following, and he leads with money. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, if I can't do it myself, I just throw money at the problem. Hey, bro, come over here and write this shit real quick. Who do I want to sound like? You know what? Call that rapper up. Who do I try to mimic? You know what? Call that rapper up and tell that nigga I pay this nigga to write me up a 16. You know what I'm saying? So salute to him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
all right, KG. Well,
the kid moves like me, man. I don't like doing shit.
Have the same energy when you hear this next one right here from Tyron Woodley. Okay. I mean, featuring OT Genesis.
Okay,
my
so
God, I like me some OT Genesis, to be real. You know what I mean? He underrated. You know what I mean? Out of Florida. You know what I mean? But Yeah, they doing it big. This is probably what he gonna walk out to. Don't be surprised that OT Genesis is in the building walking Tyron Woodley out to Let's Go Big. But y'all gonna get the live and direct, live in the war room, you know what I mean? Tyron Woodley, OT Genesis. Let's do it big. Let's get it.
88 gang.
AYB, let pipe him up, bro.
Let's go. Let's go big. Let's go big. Let's go big. Let's go big. I got, hop in a car with no roof. I got, hop in a car with no roof. Let's go big. 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 I got, hop in a car with no roof. I got, hop in a car with no roof. I'm in the whip in the roof. You at the crib with no options. Me and my niggas is popping. We made a meal out the projects. Ooh, ooh. I'm about
Yo. Pull up that song there, dog.
My bad, y'all. I got the video. Shit. I can pull this shit up. I got the video. Let's get it. You know what I mean? Live inside the war room. You know what I mean? The Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. Live versus, you know what I mean?
So rewind.
Y'all know what it is. Let's do it big.
They are big. You rich.
Nah, you rich.
Hey, I'm just getting to that. But you're in the big leagues.
That's true. But you on a big stage.
You know what we should do? We should go big.
Nah. We should go big.
No, we should like go big.
'88 gang.
AYB, let pipe him up, bro.
Let's go. Let's go big. Let's go big. Let's go big. Let's go big. I got, hop in a car with no roof. I got, hop in a car with no roof. Let's go big. 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 I got, hop in a car with no roof. I got, hop in a car with no roof. I'm in the whip in the roof. You at the crib with no options. Me and my niggas is popping. We made a meal out the projects. Ooh, ooh. I'm about to switch up the topic. Ooh, ooh. That shit gon' fuck up the progress. Started local, now I'm major. Had to turn them tables. When you get into that paper, that shit too contagious. I might jump out with them hands and that shit get real dangerous. At the top, I pop my shit, ain't gotta watch my language. Let's go big. 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 I got, hop in a car with no roof. I got, hop in a car with no roof. Let's go big. 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 I got, hop in a car with no roof. I got, hop in a car with no roof.
Hop in the car with no roof. She get me a hit like a goose. These bullets gon' spit like a tooth. I don't fuck with these niggas, they goof. Double lock got the hoes in the back. Off and out, you know that I'm strapped. Now I know why they bumpin' they guns. Cause I got a whole lot of planks. Rolls Royce truck, she like, help me, please. Told her fix her neck, she taking selfies. Smoking big trees, throwing big seeds. I got big cheese, I'm in a big league.
Let's go big. 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 I got, hop in a car with no roof. I got, hop in a car with no roof. Let's go big. 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 I got, I'm in a car with no roof. I'm in a car with no roof.
Let me see what it is, chat. Let me see what it is, chat. Who we got? Tyron Woodley or Jake Paul?
She my ride or die. Yeah, we been through too much. Lately we been up, and on me it's too stuck. Shorty know what's up, about to shoot the club up. How I turn this club up. If you disrespect her, mommy had her own bag, so I had to match it. Yeah, I see your superpower, obstacles to ashes. Got them knee-alone vibes like a drug, I had to have it. And your last or your youth, and I really can't stand it. Where you at? What you doing, baby? Tell me what's up.
Exposures. You hear that, KG? Like Nia Long. Like a drug, I had to have it.
Exactly.
It's Tehran on PEDs, bro. It's Tehran on PEDs, chat. Let me know. I'm fucking with y'all.
hey, the only PEDs there Tyron Woodley saying he on is PUSSY.
Yeah, that can dope you out. That can
dope you the fuck out. How you stretched out.
Yeah,
stretched
out and put you to sleep. I mean,
bro, but you said you this, bro. I'm trying to put words together. This video was even better. I like the video. You know what I'm saying on you know what I'm saying off rip. It was entertaining. You know what I'm saying. It did. Tyron came in spitting. You know what I'm saying. Actually, damn spitting. We won't no fucking lollipop damn bubblegum shit. You know what I'm saying. So
that's a fact.
Yeah. So putting him next to Jake Paul in this damn verses. Yeah, all I heard was the damn Breakfast Club shit. I heard this shit just now. I ain't you know what I'm saying, based on the competition. But yeah, fucking Tyron Woodley, easy.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Easy.
Yeah, your partner Cadillac Red says Willie got this one. Gotta go big.
Gotta go big.
You know what I mean? Shay Girl 85 says gotta give it to T Wood. You know what I mean? Most definitely. You know what I mean? Tay Brown got Woodley. And is your favorite, your most hated Oddfella? I got Woodley on this too. You know what I mean? The video was better. The bars, the hook was catchy. But with that being said, do you hear a little bit of OT Genesis in that flow, KG? You have to add the same energy. Was Woodley writing his
but
own
I don't
bars?
think he wrote it. Go ahead. I don't think OT wrote it though. I'm sorry for cutting you off, bro. But yeah, but I don't think OT wrote it. You know what I'm saying? It was just influenced. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't a hard damn verse, and then his shit was a 16 for real. Jake Paul was trying to write a whole damn song. You know what I'm saying? His whole track was, you know what I'm saying, was a whole damn 2-3 minutes or whatever. So Woodley's first verse was only a minute and some change, if that. Not even probably a minute, probably about 45 seconds. So I believe he can, you know what I'm saying, write that himself with influence of sitting in the damn in the stew with, you know what I'm saying, with OT Genesis damn on, you know what I'm saying, after hours. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting up in the studio and he's listening to the cat. So yeah, of course, know what? I'm gonna try to sound like him on one of his beats or one of my beats that I know my producer made for him. So yeah. No, there ain't no reach with that one. You know what I'm saying? Jake Paul, damn, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say culture vulture, but he's not gonna sit back and put that effort in. Hey man, write this for me. Cool. You know what I'm saying? He throw money at problems.
Now, so we got Marcus Bell say I think Tyron Woodley will get better overtime. Calling for overtime. I mean, you the only one there. I think it's consensus, you know what I'm saying T Wood won this unofficial round one. You know, speaking of which, let's move on to the real fight that's going on tonight. Showtime pay-per-view on a Sunday night. KG, give me your assessment. Give us your assessment of how you feel this fight's gonna break down tonight between Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley.
Well, I already spoke on the first round. You know what I'm saying? when I thought you was metaphorically speaking about the fight. Yeah, I got Jake coming out, you know what I'm saying, full of piss, you know what I'm saying, in the first round. And Tyron, you know what I'm saying, being the vet that he is, he's gonna have to damn not, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna have to be on the defensive early and find his spots and see what, you know what I'm saying, what actual this boxing realm really is, you know what I'm saying, because they're gonna blow it up because every damn thing that Jake Paul does is gonna get a roar. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get a damn cheer from the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing new from Tyron Woodley. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, because I know the UFC arenas, they can be real electric also. So he's been at that stage before where it can be super loud. It's just them dealing with the fact that I can't get in here and get beat by a YouTuber. I can't get in here and get beat by a guy that's pretty much damn trying to monopolize boxing in his own, you know what I'm saying, his own way. So it's just more so it's an ego thing. Once he's able to weather that shit and shake all that shit off, I got Woodley damn settling down, you know what I'm saying? And then when Jake decides to jump in and throw all those damn, you know what I'm saying, his heavy punches to the point that he's smothering, I think Woodley's going to utilize that, you know what I'm saying, when they get inside. He's going to fight him good in the phone booth. He's going to clinch him up. And he's going to crunch down on him when he does clinch on him until the referee has to come, you know what I'm saying, say break. So that's the only MMA we're going to see, you know what I'm saying, in this fight. Woodley ain't going to be damn looking for no kicks, you know what I'm saying. He's not going to be looking to throw any kicks. He's not going to be looking to throw any elbows, but he will utilize his wrestling. But especially when, you know what I'm saying, when he find it that he's able to use it. The referee may warn him with that, you know what I'm saying, in some pockets, but anytime they get into the clinch, he's going to utilize the fuck out of that wrestling. And he's going to make, you know what I'm saying, Jake Paul damn get close to him to do that. So, I know I'm damn probably on the left side of the damn road with this, but I got Woodley damn taking this fight, man. I didn't at first, but just to build up, man, I think, you know what I'm saying, this might be a step up too much for the kid. I think he should have took somebody a step under, you know what I'm saying? Because Tyron can actually bang, man. And that's what I'm riding with on this fight, the fact that he can bang. So.
Come here. It's like there's soap on your head.
Yeah.
Just around here. Just around. Idiot. Stupid nonsense boy.
Come on, KG.
Hey, man. It is what it is.
Showtime wouldn't build this around him if he about to lose.
No,
about to lose to a man that's lost in 4 straight fights. Yeah.
What's the chance you got in boxing, bro? A puncher's chance.
He's 3-0, showcasing, headlining, and showcasing a pay-per-view.
Come here. It's like there's soap on your head.
Yeah.
Just around here. Just around. Idiot. Stupid nonsense boy.
Come on, man.
Puncher's chance. Puncher's chance.
This is how the fight gonna go down, y'all. Okay. Jake Paul will get wobbled or will get hurt in the first 2 rounds. But this is where you're going to see the problem child turn into a crazy child. You know what I mean? And he's going to be able to fight back, and he's going to show you some dog. You know what I mean? We're going to see if Tyron Woodley's form will be with him in the 3rd and the 4th round. Because that's where I feel the form will start to lack. The mental fatigue, you know what I mean, will start to go at play, you know what I mean, and the shots that he was catching from Jake Paul will start to slip, and it'll start to let them in, you know what I mean, and then you'll see the systematic breakdown, the slow breakdown of Tyron Woodley, which will end in a stoppage by the 6th round, So once again, Jake Paul, 6th round TKO stoppage over Tyron Woodley. Woodley goes on to possibly fight Jalen Love, or once again, I have to reiterate. I also did bring this situation on. Was it on 503 or was it on the Beltway? There could be the possibility that this fight right here might go to a draw. You know what I mean? We might see a back and forth brawl between the two of these combatants right here, and it might be too hard to call from who knows who these judges are. We see what these judges been doing, you know what I mean, in recent. So we never know. It might be an interesting bet to put your money on a draw tonight. You know what I mean? Take a look at that. Take a look at that. What you got to say, KG?
Bro, y'all are speaking, you know what I'm saying? You and whoever else, y'all motherfuckers are speaking from maybe an alternate universe where Jake Paul is a methodical fighter. That's what I'm grasping from every time y'all speak on this shit. Y'all are reaching like he's some methodical, you know what I'm saying? He's some mad scientist in the ring. He's not. He's not. He just throws punches. There's nothing set up, nothing broken down. The kid just gets in there and shocks you and gets you on your heels. And that's where, you know what I'm saying, that's where he's an overwhelming fighter. He's a Danny Jacobs early in a fight. That's what he is. How Danny Jacobs will shock you early. He's a Charlo brother early in a fight when they get you on your heels. If he can get you on your heels. But what's your response to that when he can't get a man, you know what I'm saying, on his heels? He's not a methodical fighter, man. He's not no damn, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are speaking from like he's from Earth damn 12 or something. He's still a damn young kid full of fucking piss, man. Wet behind the ears. He just has force. Force.
KG, he broke down Deji, my nigga. He broke down Deji. Hold up.
Come here. It's like there's soap on your head.
Yeah.
Just around here. Just around here. Idiot. Stupid nonsense boy.
That was for myself. for even bringing up Deji's name. That was for myself, y'all. You know what I mean? But you bring up a valid point. Most definitely. But I just see Jake Paul being able to weather the storm and showing some improvement in his boxing skill.
I hope so.
This fight will be fought at cruiserweight. Will be fought at cruiserweight. Just to report for those of y'all that care, Woodley came in at 189. Jake Paul came in as well at a trim 190. The cruiserweight limit is 200. But
he looks sunken in around the eyes.
Who, Jake?
Yep. He didn't look like he did the day before. Yep.
KG, is it fair to say that
even when he flexed, I ain't seen no, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, he deflated this stuff. He about to blow the fuck up tonight.
Okay, well, KG, let me ask you this. Is it fair to say that this is the biggest cruiserweight fight of the year?
Yeah, because I don't know any cruiserweights outside of who you talk about. I'm be straight up with y'all. Hey, and with that said, man, hey, when he gets a damn regularly scheduled damn programming, y'all tap into the bigger weight boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because he talks about cruiserweight, bridgerweight, heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? Check in with my boy Oddfella. I'll be there sometimes too.
You don't have to check in y'all yet, because we're gonna do it right here and right now, KG. We're gonna talk about the cruiserweights. We're gonna go bigger weight on these niggas right now.
Okay.
Ladies and men, we about to go to the big weight box. Talk about these cruisers. You know what I mean? Since there's a cruiserweight spectacle going on tonight. the casual fans need to know that these aren't, you know what I mean, nowhere near top tier cruiserweights, right? Unfortunately, I was hoping for some of the other brothers to be up on the panel so we could really discuss and break down who the top 5, the usual suspects, top 5 at cruiserweight is.
And educate me.
Educate you and educate the casual fan. Educate the fan that don't really know what's really going with the cruiserweights. Other than Jake Paul and now Tyron Woodley making his debut. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But how would these guys fare if they were to actually legitimately climb through the rankings and fight one of these top tier champions at cruiserweight?
All right, top 5 cruiserweight. Who's in top 5 cruiserweight? And you let me know how Jake Paul fares against number 6.
Well, let me see. Let me get the thing up. If y'all see it up on the screen there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Ring Magazine top 10 for the cruiserweights. Millz Grillz is the champion. They got, of course, he was the recent winner of the Muhammad Ali Trophy for the World Boxing Super Series.
Mm-hmm.
We see Junior Dorticos, Cuban fighter. He's only lost to the best at cruiserweight. Lost to Millz Grillz, of course. Lost to Merrick Gassiev, who's now at heavyweight. We see at number 2, Junior Makabu, who's the WBC champion. We see the Sauce at number 3, Lawrence Okolie. We see another grizzled veteran in Thabiso Mchunu from out of South Africa. We also have another South African cruiserweight in Lorena. Yeah, I mean, this is the Ring's top 5. You know what I mean? Seeing that, KG, do you recognize any of these guys?
I know 3. I know Breeders, and I think I'm familiar with them, you know what I'm saying, with 1. You know what I'm saying? And outside of that, I may have seen, you know what I'm saying, a few of these other guys in passing.
Indeed.
But yeah, my apologies.
Chat, we might need your help. We might need your help with this one. And speaking of which, Tay Brown, the fight probably starts after 11 o'clock Eastern time. The card does start, the pay-per-view card does start at 9 p.m., I believe. There might be some preliminaries on YouTube before that, starting at 7 or 8. But definitely the undercard start at 9, and the fight at the main event itself won't start until after 11. But yeah, that's what it is. Once again, we're trying to break down who the top 5 cruiserweights are in lieu of this cruiserweight fight. So the ladies and man-them can't get confused that these aren't top cruiserweight fighting tonight, but it definitely is a big attraction. My top 5 cruiserweight would be, of course, Millz Grillz. He's put in the most work.
Mm-hmm.
He even has a knockout win over a so-called champion in recess, Emmanuel Char, not too long ago. You know what I mean? When he ventured up to heavyweight for his first fight, he knocked out a somewhat credible opposition. in his first foray at heavyweight. Nonetheless, he's holding that Muhammad Ali trophy. He has a disputed, controversial a loss against Alexander Usyk, who I believe, if any, nobody wants to talk about that. Usyk is running away from Millz Grillz and owes Millz Grillz a rematch because that was a closely, hotly contested match that could have went any way, pretty much. Usyk didn't look all that great. Neither did Millz Grillz in that fight, but they gave it to Usyk. I would prefer to see a rematch, but that's Millz Grillz's only loss. He has a resume, so I give him number one at cruiserweight. My number two would be the Sauce, Lawrence Okolie, who's now the WBO champion. He recently just beat the number 9 Ring Magazine guy, Krzysztof Glowacki. You know what I mean? I believe he stopped him spectacularly. Lawrence Okolie hasn't lost. I don't think he's lost a round in his career. You know what I mean? He's a tall cruiserweight at 6'5". It's like he's learning his craft in cruiserweight before he moves up into heavyweight. He has a developing jab that's looking better and better in every fight, and he has that power as well. He knows how to use his size and his length, but he can also get his punches extended in the close quarters. The Sauce, Lawrence Okolie, is my number 2. You know what I mean? Most definitely. Number 3, I got Junior Makabu, the current WBC champion. Many probably haven't seen him since he lost to Tony Bellew, but he's regained his form and is now the reigning WBC belt holder, beating Alexei Papin in Russia, coming back to Congo and having a couple fights there, defending the belt. Having disputes, legal, contractual disputes, of course, with none other than Don King. Why Don King has been indicted. Another reason why I continuously indict him in boxing night court. You know what I mean? Case after case, because he's trying to ruin Junior Makabu's career as well. You know what I mean? Another reason why we haven't seen Makabu over here in the States on American TV. You know what I mean? But he's doing his thing. He's my number 3 at cruiserweight. You know what I mean? My number 4 isn't on this list right here, but he's an Abel Sanchez trained fighter, based out of France. He currently holds the WBA Reggie belt. They might, I believe, I'm hearing rumors of him being bumped up, elevated to the super belt. But this man, his name's Arsene Goulamarian, 26-0. I believe 18 of those wins by KO. He's my number 4. He stopped the number 10 that you see on your screen. The number 10 Ring Magazine guy, Riyad Merhi, stopped him emphatically in his home country of Belgium. So, yeah, I got Goulamarian, the Abel Sanchez fighter, as my number 4. And rounding out my top 5 at cruiserweight, I got this guy who's out also number 5 on the Ring Magazine rankings. Lorena, what's his name? What's his first name? I forget. But Lorena out of South Africa, somewhat of a slick boxer. Comes with a record of 26-1. Doesn't have a lot of pop. Doesn't come with a lot of KOs, but he's definitely a skilled boxer that uses his feet and is somewhat of a dark horse in this cruiserweight division. We also got to remember guys like Brandon Glanton, who's undefeated. We seen him in a fight of the year type fight against F.A. Apoche. You know, you definitely saw that fight, KG.
Yeah,
These are
but I
guys.
didn't know what the weight class was.
Yep.
Yeah, that was cruiserweight. I knew that was cruiserweight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cruiserweight. These are guys that we definitely got to mention too. Brandon Glanton, F.A. Apoche, who's now having to rebound off of his first loss. Went to decision. He showed his dog and determination to go to decision in that fight, because a lesser fighter would have been stopped with the pressure and the precise punching that Brandon Glanton was able to execute that night. You know what I mean? We also got guys way across the world in New Zealand, and Jay Apate, who's undefeated, that has a very slick style, has power. You even have Bob Arum talking about him. I don't know if he was talking about him facetiously, but he mentioned him in the mention of he might be a Tyson Fury opponent at one point. I was definitely shocked at that. But Jay Apate is another guy to keep our eyes on in the coming future at cruiserweight. Definitely a tall guy. Slick, once again, powerful, explosive, good on his feet. We got to see. But Jake Paul is definitely the cash cow of this division.
Yeah. But look, based off of who I know and who I seen, how does he fare against Apoche or Glenn?
Jake Paul?
Yeah. And these guys are not ranked. You know, these guys are not top 10. So with these guys not even, how does he fare? Yeah.
You get stopped
by both, right?
You can get stopped by both, in my opinion. Yeah, Jake Paul's not ready. He's not ready for the top 15. I don't know. We'll have to see after tonight if he's ready for the top 30.
Let me ask you this. Does it seem more so now like a bag chase or a career hunt?
Listen, I was shaking my head in a good way when I heard Jake Paul talk about a boxing union for the fighter.
Yeah. I see him leaning that the way.
Yeah, bro.
I don't see him being a fighter too long.
And even if he's talking, even if he's just coming off of his mouth with it, the fact that he's speaking of it. There's a lot of fighters that they put the camera in front of them and they never mention nothing like this about boxing union. You know what I mean? This guy really is a problem child, my dude.
That's why I feel he's not doing this to be like a full-fledged boxer. He's doing it to get his both feet in. I want to be in, and I think he's really going to go hard with the promotional thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at that, because I've been saying it should have been done a long time ago based off of the blueprint that's already been laid before us. All he did was pay attention to that shit and learn that the era that we in, it's technology, it's damn forward moving, it's social media. You know what I'm saying? That's the way to damn generate shit. That's the way old media is getting ran the fuck off the fucking block. But they won't accept it. You know what I'm saying? So the kid, he's showing that way. Like I said, I got all the respect in the world when it comes to that. But like I said, I never respect him fully as a fighter until he fights a real boxer. You know what I'm saying? So he can talk, he can this, he can that. Man, keep doing that. Because I can see that's what he's doing. The kid took a pay cut to then make sure all the other fighters then was covered there, going, you know what I'm saying, respectfully. You can't do nothing but respect that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when it gets in the ring and the bell rings, it's something different. You know what I'm saying? Outside the ring, man, keep doing what you're doing.
Indeed. We got KG live inside the War Room. Supreme Beast Boston Top. Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, bullshitting on the Beltway, 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on YouTube. Y'all know what it is. We talking about the usual suspects, top 5 cruiserweights. We'll have to revisit this conversation when the rest of the brothers are around so we can get their assessments as well. But y'all heard it from me. Maris Breedis. I had Lawrence Okoli. Then I had, I believe, Unier Dorticos. I had Arsen Goulimarian and Kevin Lorena. Now I remember the South African's name, Kevin Lorena, in my top 5.
You remembered the name. I'm bad as hell with names.
Last topic, KG, before we get up on out of here. I mean, I want to speak on AJ's underrated star power. Okay? I know he don't move the needle over here in the States, in Canada per se, but he does move the needle in the UK. He does move the needle in the mainland of Europe. And he's now about to move the needle officially in the motherland. Did you know, KG, that DAZN has now touched Nigeria?
I've heard a little something about that.
DAZN is now offering a subscription to Nigerians for the equivalent cost to us of 75 cents per month.
Numbers on the board. If I rack these numbers up, that's scary. When you see them billion subscribed, trillion subscribed, that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? We cut ourselves short by them charging them 60, 80, you know what I'm saying, $90 for them, you know what I'm saying, pay-per-views and shit. And it's cutting the market short because now certain people are not ordering this shit. Then you got the people backdooring it and streaming shit. I think this shit's smart. I think that shit's smart as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. And we talk about Soul Player and Stream Team, but them Nigerians are the kings of stream.
Yeah.
They're the rulers of the internet ocean, the internet sea, the digital pirates, so to speak. You know what I mean? They're on to this shit. They train their babies from an early age. I mean, so very smart move by DAZN, utilizing AJ star power, who's definitely has Nigerian lineage. Putting it at a highly affordable price to the average Nigerian, where they would more be inept to possibly buy a subscription than stream in the land of the pirates. You know what I mean? So even if they get 10 million more subscribers from that, you know what I mean, that's potentially 10 million more dollars into the DAZN coffers just for that move. And we'll see what else DAZN's able to add on and sweeten the pot in that deal, because if DAZN's able to secure the NBA for the Nigerians on DAZN, that will definitely boost their subscription package with the amount of Nigerians that are currently in the NBA. Even in college basketball, if they was to add something like that, it's definitely looking on the up and up. But once again, that's based off of the strength of AJ that this deal is going on, and their inaugural fight, which they're going to showcase for the Zone Nigeria, will be AJ versus Usyk. So this is a fight that will be broadcast. It might not be talked about over here in the States and in Canada and the North Americas, but definitely in other parts of the world, which we can't shit on and we can't turn a blind eye to. It's definitely popping over there as well.
I think it's AJ's fault.
Just because I heard you speak on this before because of that Ruiz loss, right?
Yeah, man. It's like when you came across the water, because like I said, AJ then passes all tests. He passes the eye test. You know what I'm saying? He passes them the test that he has power. He passed the test that he can transition to box. You know what I'm saying? So he showed all of that. You got on the boat and sailed all the way over here, and you got, you know what I'm saying, washed. Then when you came, you know what I'm saying, because was the rematch here?
The rematch was in Dubai.
Okay, see, the rematch wasn't even here, and even if it wasn't here, you didn't even put on
Saudi Arabia, partner.
Same, man, it's the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm sorry, Africa. You didn't put on a good enough fucking damn performance there to me, because you didn't go in to go kill what you eat. You went out to play it safe. So that, in America's eyes, any little bit that you were going to gain coming here and beating Andy Ruiz, however you beat him, but you lost that. And America would have gave you, you know what I'm saying, the opportunity to gain that back if you had fucking damn came back and damn blown damn Andy out in the fucking rematch.
You don't think there's time? You think it's too late for him to do that?
No. It's never too late.
Let's harken back and remember about Lennox Lewis was never really beloved. But he was able to eventually, I wouldn't even say win over the American public. I don't think he won over the American public till he was officially retired. And then they started to realize, he was dope. Fuck these Klitschko's, man. Shit. We should appreciate Lennox Lewis. But you don't think that AJ has a chance to redeem himself amongst the American fight fan?
Of course. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not going to get it off.
What do you think he has to do, though?
He's not going to get it off.
Other than fight Wilder.
He's not going to get it off this Usyk fight. If you know what I'm saying, by chance Tyson Fury beats Deontay Wilder, AJ beats them Fury, America jumps on Anthony Joshua's back. Because he, you know what I'm saying, he came, you know what I'm saying, and beat, you know what I'm saying, beat up the guy that, you know what I'm saying, took down our guy. And then that'll open the door for our guy to fight Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when the big money will get talked again. He'll become that guy that they were building for in the first place. But that order of operations has to happen. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, I don't see him really regaining anything, because if, like you said, outside of him fighting Wilder, he gets his ass beat by Wilder, he still gets forgotten again. You know what I'm saying? All over again. They're like, oh, this guy's again. Oh shit, same shit. You know what I'm saying? So if that happens, then you know what I'm saying, that's out of the damn window. He has to fight somebody, and the only two names right now, like I said, is him fighting somebody would have to be, you know what I'm saying, the Tyson Fury Wilder winner. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to set up a fight with him and Uncle Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? Because we know who Uncle Ortiz is because of the two fights. Well, we know who he is because of who he is. But, you know what I'm saying, casuals or whoever, they're going to know who Uncle Ortiz is because of the two fights he had with Deontay Wilder. So that would bring a draw because of that. And AJ would have to, you know what I'm saying, show something in that fight. But Andy Ruiz, you know what I'm saying, trilogy doesn't, you know what I'm saying, do it for him either, because Andy didn't look good against Chris Arreola. So he's gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, take one of those two names, because that's the only damn way he's gonna get saving grace back here, because anybody else he fights, we're not gonna know who the fuck they are.
Y'all know what it is. Your favorite Yankee say the Oddfella with Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, one half of Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, K_. We also know him as KG. You know what I mean? Live inside the war room. What you saying, KG? You still got time? We still got time. We got time for another topic. We can keep it popping. We got some people in the chat and whatnot. You know what I mean? It ain't like there's 1-2 people. You know what I mean? So I ain't really too quick to, you know what I mean, end the stream like that. I think
they still listening.
Yeah, they still listening. I think I think they smelling. They like what they smelling. You know what I mean? And the cooking's proper right now. So we were speaking on earlier a little bit about the zone, right? And their movements across the world. They just moved into the Nigerian market and whatnot. Our boy Devin Haney has recently just left the zone. He's now a free agent, doing this thing, but he's still without a fight, without a scheduled fight. We still don't know if Jojo Diaz is gonna come to the table and solidify that fight with Devin Haney. And of course we have Devin's little angels, and Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, and Rolly Romero, that obviously are reluctant to fight Devin Haney. But in my opinion, them little niggas are getting a little bit too much fucking fanfare and too much notoriety and attention. You know what I mean? I believe it's time to move on from them little niggas and get more active, because there's not just them little niggas, Devin's angels in the division. There's plenty of other fighters in the division. Am I wrong, KG?
No, you're not wrong.
Now, there's guys like Isaac Cruz. Not very overly impressed with that guy, but he's definitely available for a fight. There's a British guy by the name of Maxie Hughes, who my favorite sparring partner, Stay Ready Boxing TV. Make sure y'all subscribe to Stay Ready Boxing TV, or just Google the nigga. You know what I mean? But he brought up and showed us Maxie Hughes wants that smoke from Devin Haney. I showed y'all that a man by the name of Emmanuel Tago from the Black Star Nation of Ghana, 32-1, I believe 18 KOs, is still waiting for that contract from Black Jesus, aka Devin Haney. There's fighters other than Devin's angels to fight out there. What happened? What happened to the fight that organically grew right here in the LDBC? Right here within the YouTube community, between Black Jesus and none other than Gary Russell Jr. What happened to the prospects of that fight? When that fight could have been solidified for not the next fight, but a fight for the future, which would have happened sometime right now. But we sit here and day after day complain about Devin's Angels. Devin's little fraud, Black Jesus's little fraud disciples. T.O., Ryan Garcia, and Rolly Romero. We need to forget about them bitches.
Mm-hmm.
The WBC belt needs more activity. The division needs to move on. Poor George Kambosos has been waiting for his shot time after time, getting ready. The Teofimo keep on canceling, whether it's for COVID or for what. We still ain't really seen the test yet.
Mm-hmm.
But the division needs to move on. And Devin Haney can't be just waiting for a bus, for buses that ain't coming.
Mm-hmm.
The Ryan Garcia bus ain't coming. It's slow, bro. It may not come this year, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The TO bus, it's filled and it's not coming.
Mm-hmm.
And if it does come, it's not going to stop at the Devin Haney stop right now.
Not right now.
He claiming, yo, it's filled. Got too much baggage in this bitch. All these belts and your belt too.
Mm-hmm.
And you know Rolly Romero. You know Rolly Romero in the Uber. And he ain't trying to stop for Devin.
Nah.
He ain't trying to stop for no Devin.
He pull up, roll the window down and say, you bitch, Devin. He pull the fuck off.
Jeez. We got Junior the Truth in the motherfucking building.
There you go.
Make sure y'all download the Junior the Truth mobile app. Make sure y'all get that Black Gentleman Grooming Company. I fuck with the Hustle fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that's what I recommend to the brothers, the Hustle. I ain't really trying to have y'all smell like, you know what I mean, the Oddfella, but that's what I recommend. I'm about to switch to something else. Maybe the Pharaoh I might go to next. But yeah. Salute to Junior the Truth. Live in the war room. Shay Girl up in here saying, all to act like Judas.
Yep.
But KG, what you feel about that? Like, should Devin Haney move on and go on a world tour, as Stay Ready would say? Go on a world tour. You know what I mean? Get back with the Zone and utilize the Zone's world platform. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
To get that guap, because Devin's little angels, you know what I mean? Yo, they ain't stopping for they little Judases right now, as Shade Girl is saying so eloquently.
Okay. Bro, I think whatever the path that these their teams have laid out for these guys, that's what we're not understanding, or that we don't know. We're not going to be able to comprehend that shit. These kids are young, man. Dev is young. He should be damn taking the Stay Busy fights. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when Stay Ready brought that shit up and said about the tour, I said that made complete sense. Complete sense, man. Bro, you young. Go up there and clean house, man. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're teetering there, you know what I'm saying, closer to 30, they're not gonna understand why you're saying, okay, I'm looking for specific fights. I'm only looking for to fight these guys right here. You know what I'm saying? But if them dudes ain't looking to bite right now, then what are we really doing? You know what I'm saying? You're showing me that I really don't need boxing. If I can stay, you know what I'm saying? If I can stay on the shelf this long, being this young, I really don't need boxing if I'm able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So where's the drive at? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? You can take these damn busy fights. And I wish, you know what I'm saying, he could, you know what I'm saying, spin the block and go do something with the Zone, since they're going to damn go around and go tap into Nigeria and boost their numbers, because then you get seen. You might be fighting somebody that don't nobody know, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but at the same time, you're being productive. financially and, you know what I'm saying, athletic wise. You're out here, damn, you're still grinding. You're not sitting here talking, going around gaining weight in between fights because you're not giving yourself a lot of breaks. Like I said, he's young right now. Get himself to the point that then he can cruise, you know what I'm saying, late 20s. Going into the 30s, actually prime for real. You know what I'm saying? Cleaning up. Go out gracefully at 35. You know what I'm saying? But these guys, they're sitting on the shelf right now because they can't get who they want. Dev's Angels gonna be who they are, man. It's like they got a damn private chat of their own. What we gonna talk about today, fellas? Well, I'm gonna call you a bitch and you gonna say this. All right, cool. That's what it seems like, man, because nobody's there gonna putting the foot to the pedal. I've speculated, you know what I'm saying? On speculation, I heard they're trying to make the Rolly and damn Dev fight. I mean, in a Tank fight.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So Rolly kind of gets his wish. He gets to get one of the motherfuckers that he's been damn talking shit about and then sitting quiet when they walk into the room. So he gets his wish. But Dev, on the other hand, being a free agent, motherfuckers say, Oddfella got this clip on, you know what I'm saying, on his battle raps. He said, you know what I'm saying, we don't believe you. You need more people. So that's what it comes with Dev because he ain't got no back. You know what I'm saying? He a free agent right now. By choice. So, like I remember we talked about this and I said this could be a gift or a curse. Or it could be both at the same time. But right now he has to damn, you know what I'm saying, go through some damn, you know what I'm saying, bumps in the road until he can find smoother pavements to get going with this where he can start making his own money and dictating how the shit goes. He gotta get a little more weight behind him.
You talking about this one here, KG, right?
Help, we don't believe you. You need more people.
That's right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because like if he had an actual promotional there, you know what I'm saying, somebody backing him outside of them Devin Haney promotions, that's the leverage. You know what I'm saying? When the guys, when these motherfuckers decide they actually want to fight him, because right now nobody wants to fight him, and with him not having that, then nobody really don't want to fight him. It's really, you know what I'm saying? Because they were like, bro, you ain't got nobody behind you now. Where we gonna fight at? Who gonna support this? Is every damn thing gonna have to go to a purse bid? And depending on who the fuck that shit crosses paths with, somebody will fucking damn, you know what I'm saying, they'll slide his ass. They like, man, fuck that. He ain't want to do business with me. He ain't want to sign with me. I'm not putting no money behind that fight. No, I'm not making that fight. So then Dev goes deeper onto the shelf because he's choosing not to fight. You know what I'm saying? Stay busy fights. Just go ahead and get going, man. You're young. All these guys are young. They should be fighting to the point that they have no choice, that they run into each other. Regardless the weight class, because everybody can't be at 35 forever. Some of them gonna skip 40 and go to 47. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, these guys got a long career. As long as they keep their daggone nose clean, their head daggone strong, they're gonna be in this game for a minute. They are the future of boxing, but they want to do it now. Everybody's in a rush. It's microwave damn era.
Facts. Instant gratification in this bitch.
Yeah.
J.A. Dixon definitely agrees with you, KG. He says, facts. It's a waste of time to me. Stop talking and start fighting whoever you can.
Yeah. Because, like, obviously, damn, you know what I'm saying, the Haneys are damn financially daggone straight. So the money ain't a thing. But if you want to be a fighter, you got to keep them damn joints going. You got to keep the body flowing. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to get that always in sparring. So you need to get in here and get some real smoke. Whether it's daggone no names or whatever, go get paid for it. Instead of paying somebody to damn come, you know what I'm saying, come spar with you. Because that's what you're doing. You're paying people to spar with you on a schedule. So if you're doing that, why not go get paid to do what I damn know how to do? Until the damn names have to come get me. They have to. When all roads have to end through me, make it that way, you know what I'm saying, where they can't damn find no damn alleys to damn, you know what I'm saying, tiptoe down. They have to see me. Make it that way. Mm-hmm. By the time he's 23 right now, by the time he hit 25, 26, nobody's going to be able to get past him unless they jump weight. Simple and plain.
I agree. I totally agree. Is it too much for me to ask, because Devin Haney doesn't need to stay busy. But what about a guy like, some may say I might be reaching with this one, and he might be a little green. But I saw a great fighter out of Texas last week on the preliminary cards, the Fox preliminary cards for the Ugas Pacquiao fight. Guy by the name of Frank Martin, I believe he's 14-0, 12 knockouts. Had a very, very excellent performance in my opinion. Under the bright lights for that Fox headlining the Fox preliminary cards. I don't know if you was able to see that fight or have a familiarity with Frank Martin, but I would love to see that fight. Frank Martin is at 135, does have somewhat of a, if I could say, an Errol Spence mixed with the flash of AB type style.
Oh man,
Errol Spence mixed with AB type style. The physical body, his attributes. He comes in there in hella shape. Diesel, ripped to the shreds. I'm really interested in Frank Martin being a serious player at 135. And but do you think it's too much? You think it's a reach for him to be taking a fight against Black Jesus Devin Haney?
Not necessarily a reach, because based on, you know what I'm saying, Frank's damn camp, we gotta understand what path do they want him on. Do they want him going at high level boxers? And then on the flip, does Dev them take on somebody that's seriously low reward? You know what I'm saying? The risk seem like it outweighs it. Same thing with the Gary Russell fight. It you know what I'm saying? It's just a risk. I can beat him, but how's my body gonna fare after that? Or am I gonna damn put myself in harm's way? You know what I'm saying? Is it gonna take too much out of me with this low reward? So that fight there can brew late, because how old is Frank Martin?
I'm a guess that he's in his late 20s.
Oh, late 20s. Okay, so
he's
already...
I'm a guess. Maybe mid 20s. I could be wrong. If anybody in the chat can correct me on that, please do.
But either way, you know what I'm saying? If the way body, you know what I'm saying, Dev's body is, he's going to develop sooner, where he's going to, you know what I'm saying, be at 40, 47 soon. You know what I'm saying? Within the next couple of years anyway. They may cross paths then. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to make sense now, because I'm not going to say Dev needs to take lesser opponents, but the way you're describing this guy, and if he can actually maintain that, that's a high risk fight. You know what I'm saying? And high risk in the sense of breaking a fighter mentally. And with Dev being young and being impressionable, you know what I'm saying, that could break a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Especially with this guy being older than him too. And being told that you're more of a star than this guy, that could, you know what I'm saying, disrupt a young kid. So he needs to stay busy fights, and that's not a stay busy fight. That's a potential damn, you know what I'm saying, watch them, you know what I'm saying, watch them, the crowd go crazy fight, based off of how you're describing this guy. This is a fight that put asses in seats, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, somewhere in the future.
All right. Salute to MSP up in the war room, you know what I mean? Salute Mahari Sports Podcast. Make sure y'all subscribe, you know what I mean, to some educated basketball talk. But he don't know a damn about this boxing shit, little nigga. This one's for you, little nigga.
Come here. It's like there's soap on your head.
Yeah.
Just around here. Just around here. Idiot. Stupid nonsense boy.
Always talking that shit about Jake Paul and shit, man. Put some respect on Jake Paul's name. Turn morphing into the face of boxing right beneath our own eyes, niggas. You know what I mean? Right beneath our own eyes. You know what I mean? But salute to MSP, you know what I mean, for passing through the war room and whatnot.
We still going, bro. They're still here. They want more.
Let's talk about Eubanks then, KG.
Oh man, why talk about you? Wait, he got a fight?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Oh shit. Yeah, that'd take me a couple hours to learn how to pronounce it. But I think
12,
I got
12
it for
syllables.
y'all. No, it's actually, it's Sven Elber out of Germany. Comes with a record of, I believe, 17-1. 14 KOs, limited opposition. He did take a loss against Patrick Wojciechowski, another fellow German, I guess top flight middleweight in Germany, European level German. So yeah, every time that Sven Elber stepped up in class, he did take an L. He will be fighting Chris Eubanks Jr. will be headlining on Sky Sports. Sky Sports has done a deal with a European promoter, Wasserman, and Eubanks is now part of that team. I don't believe he's no longer part of PBC anymore, but this will be the new deal, headlining on Sky Sports over there in the UK. Eubank was last seen in May against Return of the Mac, Mark Morrison. He didn't get the stoppage, but if you remember KG, he was doing some Roy Jones type things. We saw the influence from the Roy Jones training. Roy Jones is still his head trainer. Do you expect to see more improvements from Chris Eubank Jr. in this so-called tune-up fight against Sven Elber?
What is Finn's Elber's record again? You said 17 and what?
17-1
with 14 knockouts.
KO, yeah, 14 knockouts.
Yeah, this is right up that alley. You know what I'm saying? Because he's coming forward, and yeah, this is a planned fight. You know what I'm saying? It's a great planned fight. I have a guy that's coming forward, and this is going to sell a little bit because he has 14 knockouts. He has what, 80%, you know what I'm saying, plus the knockout rate. So, yeah, he's going to come forward, and this gives Eubanks. No, let me scratch that. This gives Roy the opportunity to see more of himself and Eubanks. You know what I'm saying? With this fight, somebody's coming forward, and Eubanks is going to get to pull off more and more shades of Roy. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that style suits him a little bit better than what his original style was. Because I like how he looked last fight against them Return of the Mac. I saw the Roy-esque, you know what I'm saying? I said, damn, this is if Roy was fundamentally sound and led with a jab always. You know what I'm saying? Instead of leading with a hook. So Roy's gonna get the damn, you know what I'm saying, see Eubanks damn, you know what I'm saying, be more of him. And Eubanks gets to sit in the passenger seat and be more of Roy. Because now I got a tailor-made guy in front of me that I know for a fact is coming in to come forward, to put me down. Simple as that. So yeah, this is a tune-up fight, but it was a tailor-made fight, so I can then get off, you know what I'm saying, be able to get my style off more. I'm sorry, get Roy's style off a little bit more. Or should I say the hybrid Roy style. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. I'm mad at it, but I'm not mad at this fight. Of course, I'm hoping to see Eubanks in there with more credible opposition. You know what I mean? Always hope to see him in there with Mal Charlo. You know what I mean? But that didn't come to fruition. Being over there in the UK now, I would hope to see him in there with better opposition and such. But This is a tune-up fight. Years learning the craft once again, and this is I believe the second or third training camp of Roy Jones Jr. So I expect to see a excellent display come fight night, and hopefully this will set up, you know what I mean, bigger fights in the future. Fights such as like Ryota Murata, maybe even a Triple G. You know what I mean? It's still under speculation, but yeah, that's why I can't really be mad at this fight. The dude is still keeping it somewhat active. Once again, he just fought in May, and now he's back. You know what I mean? I believe fighting in October as well. October is going to be a big month of boxing if there's no cancellations. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll be definitely looking forward to that fight. You know what I mean? Any last thoughts? You know what I mean? Before we closing on out with this big card tonight, Jake Paul against Tyron Woodley. We also got Tommy Fury, Anthony Taylor, Danny Dubois against Joe Cuzumano, Montana Love against Ivan Barancek, Charles Conwell's up against an undefeated Mexican, and Rubio. Any last thoughts on any of that, KG, before we close it on out?
On a Sunday sounds like a solid night of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Until we get to the main event. In all honesty, is no disrespect to the card, the event. I hope every fight ends early so I can get to this main event, see this shit, go to sleep, because I got to be up at 5:30 in the morning.
That's what's up. Indeed. Tell the people where they can follow you at and whatnot, and what's good with the Beltway.
Shit, man. I want to say big shout out, big thank you to the chat for showing up. You know what I'm saying? Keeping us going. We've been pumping almost now 2 hours now. I appreciate y'all. I know Oddfella appreciates y'all as well. I appreciate the link. You know what I'm saying? I know shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I tapped in. I was going to get there, but I was still asleep. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here. And shit, you can find me damn bullshitting on the Beltway Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 4:15 Eastern Standard Time, you know what I'm saying, with me and my boy Cadillac Red. You already know how we do, you know what I'm saying? And then we're going to do it, you know what I'm saying? We do that shit up with the usual suspects, my boy Jay Stills, the Oddfella, Ag Reacher, Stay Ready, you know what I'm saying, my boy 503 Lion. Shit, y'all tap the fuck in, man, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to get back on schedule, you know what I'm saying? Stay Ready is getting himself situated, you know what I'm saying, before he can get back on the interviews. Act is getting himself situated so we can get back fluent with the damn night court. You know what I'm saying? Our fella's doing his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? This man pumping out damn reviews on the top of reviews. My boy 503, I know he got a new work schedule. So, you know what I'm saying? His hunts damn come on at different times sometimes, but he still be out here hunting. Y'all already know who the fuck I am, man. You know what I'm saying? Fellas still call me KG, though.
Indeed. Mr. Underscore. Beautifully put. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all subscribe to all the brothers, you know what I mean, who you will see, you know what I mean, at the end of the commercial. We gonna have to encore Tyron Woodley's first round win. Once again, for those of y'all missed it,
we gotta go big.
Yeah, we gotta go big. For those of y'all that missed it, we did have a versus battle live in the war room between Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley, what I call the unofficial first round. And Tyron Woodley definitely took the W with Let's Go Big, you know what I mean? So we're going to have to encore that on our way on out of here. Don't forget Tuesday night, 9 p.m., right here inside the war room. I believe I got, no, that's Friday. My bad. Next Friday, September 3rd, I got Bevel, big artist from Hamilton, doing his thing. He'll be live inside the war room, dropping his latest video, Sacrifices. Y'all make sure y'all fall into that. once again, run up those numbers on my guy, the 7, who I played earlier in the intro. You know what I mean? He's doing his thing. TO to the ATL. Y'all know what it is. But once again, yeah, tap into the channel, The Oddfella, The War Report. We got live listening sessions. Dante, September the 7th, Tuesday, September the 7th. He'll be dropping Cornerstone live inside the War Room. Once again, these shows will be rebroadcasted on the Live and Direct show Saturday nights on 93.3 FM, CFMU.ca. Y'all know what it is. But salute to everybody up in the chat, you know what I mean, that passed through. Make sure y'all smash the like button if you haven't, you know what I mean, on your way out. But once again, we're going to play that Tyron Woodley featuring OT Genesis. Let's go big. Probably going to be walking into this one, you know what I mean, going into that big fight tonight. Once again, the show starts at 9 p.m. Pay-per-view, Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley. Fight probably starts after 11 for those of y'all that are interested in going to be watching that fight. But y'all know what it is. It's your favorite, yet your most hated Oddfella. Salute to the usual suspects. It is a usual suspect ting. Salute to the whole LDBC. And I'm Gizon.
They out there.
Yeah, it is.
You rich.
Nah, you rich.
Hey, I'm just getting to the money. But you're a big league.
That's true. But you on a big stage.
You know what we should do? We should go big.
Nah. We should go big.
No, we should like go big.
'88 gang.
AYB, let pipe him up, bro.
Let's go. Let's go big. Let's go big. Let's go big. Let's go big. I got hop in a car with no roof. I got hop in a car with no roof. Let's go big. 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 I got hop in a car with no roof. I got hop in a car with no roof. I'm in the whip in the roof. You at the crib with no options. Me and my niggas is popping. We made a meal out the projects. Ooh. I'm about to switch up the topic. Ooh. That shit gon' fuck up the progress. Started local, now I'm major. Had to turn them tables. When you get into that paper, that shit too contagious. I might jump out with them hands and that shit get real dangerous. At the top, I pop my shit and gotta watch my language.
Yo. Pull up that song there, dog.
It's a usual suspect ting.
So I got with a sick tight click and went all out.
Wow, what up with it? It's your boy Cadillac Red. Make sure you go subscribe to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 4:15 Eastern Standard Time. We bullshitting on the Beltway. And you know you might catch a battle rap recap or a Crescent City convo out your boy. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me, but don't talk to me spicy. Make sure you go subscribe to The War Report, The Oddfella. You know he keep a live listening session, a weed review, or he might slide up on you with a wake and bake hot boxing topics. You already know what it is. And make sure you go subscribe to 503 Lion. You know we stay on the hunt. Early morning, midday, late night, shit. Even on the weekends, you gonna catch a fight pray party. Shit, what content? Who got content? 503 got that content. Make sure you subscribe to the homie Jab Jamboree, Act Reacher, Sundays, 5 p.m. Night Court will be in session. And he'll pop up on you with a hot boxing topic or a battle rap preview. Trust in Judge Galvatron. He'll never steer you wrong. Make sure you go subscribe to Stay Ready Boxing TV. If he ain't giving you ringside views, he giving you ringside interviews. You already know if you can't find him, Google him. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. Make sure you go subscribe to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk with KG. You already know he's gonna have sparring sessions and them interviews though on deck. It's only one underscore, but we still call him KG though.